Good morning. How's everybody doing today? It is travel day for Black Romance Book Festival. The time is 3:30 a.m. so I have to head to the airport. It's gonna be a long day. The festivities don't actually start till later this evening, but getting in early, gotta do all my stuff. Did my nails. Shout out to Bart Box, I think that's how you pronounce it. So come along with me. We made it to Atlanta. I'm still trying to catch myself. I'm very tired. I've been up since 2:30 from this morning to catch the first flight out of Virginia. So today's the first day. The event doesn't actually start till later this evening with a mixer. I think that's like at 7:30. So I'll be back when I get dressed to go pick up my badge at registration, and then we head to the mixer. So we finally made it through the traffic and these crazy Georgia drivers. I wasn't even talking about you. You over there, Kiko.
No, I'm just saying that it wasn't even that long of a drive. I know it looked
No, it wasn't far a drive. And I mean, like, we finally made it. Like, from time I left Virginia at 5:30 this morning till now, we are here. And this is, I will say this is day one or evening one. This is Friday registration and the mixer with the attendees and the authors. What have we got?
Y'all bought my 6-speed Honda. Thanks for gathering in this revolutionary moment and this revolutionary weekend, and have a fucking good time.
The Black Romance Book Fest team would like to honor you. I'm up here crying, y'all. It is my absolute pleasure and an absolute honor to present you with the very first Literary Legend Award from Black Romance Book Festival.
Night one of the Black Romance Book Festival is complete. Today was the start of registration, and if you had the all access pass, then you have the Friday mixer, and it was a good time. A little bit of conversation, some awards was handed out, got to meet some creators that I follow, got to meet some great authors, take a little bit of pictures. But tomorrow is a real big shing-ding-a-ling. That's the author signing, and that's where I'm gonna meet my girl, Jackwell J. Oh! So check out back here tomorrow. See you. Also, it's the end of the event, but I still want to give you guys my outfit check. So we have our leather jumpsuit from Rainbow on sale, $15, and of course it has pockets. We have our Fenty Puma creepers, and of course the girls bag from Steve Madden Jewelry, Gucci link chain, rock necklace. I already took out my earrings, but first night of the Black Romance Book Festival was a success. Thank you for all the content creators and authors for taking a picture with me. I appreciate you embracing my awkwardness. Check out for tomorrow for day 2. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is day 2 of Black Romance Festival, so I came here to give y'all the details on my fit. Top with the branding, because everybody knows me by my logo. Then we got our little tennis skirt for the girls. We have our logo crafts from Nike, added on some sneaker accessories and regular jewelry. So day 2, got my sling bag because I gotta carry my Kindle every place I go. So day 2, about to start. See how you there. Oh, I gave me my little braid, a little braid. Gee. And these are the shoe details. It is day 2 of the festivities. We are here. We have our branding because, you know, everybody knows me by my logo. This is me speaking into existence that people actually know me. But this is day 2. See how you're on the inside. Honestly, I can't wait till my husband dropping me off at my book events and then coming back to load up the car for me, and I just be a passenger princess next year. So wherever you is, my man, hurry up, find me. Thank you. Okay, so we are here in Jackwell J's line. I am committed because I am going to see her today. We started at 8:50. We made movement at 9:05, and it is now 9:14. 9:14. We're committed. Okay, just an update. It's 10:26. Yeah, I don't know how much longer, how close or far we are from the table, but we still here. We're committed. We're in this. Are you? See the girl? See my girl? See my girl? I'm my girl!
Romance as well. So, panel, are you guys ready? All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of do our introduction, but
We're in another long line, this time for Casing. I do have a pre-order to pick up, and today's the only day she's gonna be here, so I don't have a choice but to stand in this line. Child, I am tired. Today's day 2, which is technically the first full day of activities, where it was a bunch of keynotes, panels, content creator meet and greets, and of course author signings. So that is done with. I pick up all of my pre-orders except for one, A.E. Valdez. I have to go back for that tomorrow because I spent the entire time of the first author signing group 1 in Jacquel J line because I had to meet Miss Author Lady. I had to meet my favorite author of all time, and did. And she recognized your girl. I can't tell me nothing for the rest of my life. That's it. That's all. I can't tell me nothing. But this is just part 1 of day 1. There is a part 2 where we go back later because we have signed up for an additional activity, which is crafting our own scent. So we're gonna do that, and then it has the historical decades party afterwards. So check out back for part 2. All right, guys, this is day 1, part 2. We're going to a scent making class and the decades party. I'm not really sure what decade I am giving, but this is the outfit that we're going with. 3-piece set, Fashion Nova, shoes, Parachi, hat, House of Divinity. Get into it. So yeah, let me go hit this lick. Check out you. All right, so this is day 2, part 2. We're going to make our own scents, and then we are going to the decades party.
To our perfume mix. So my name is Aisha. Like I said, I'm the owner of My Signature Scent, and My Signature Scent is a custom perfume company. So we have, as you can see, the perfume bar that we bring to different events. We also have a studio. We are just moving into Decatur, so it's brand new, and we will be there. So if you ever wanted to come in and create your own perfume from scratch, it's a little bit different from what we're doing here because we're doing more of a mix and match. These are already created perfumes. So if you wanted to come and create something that's like truly unique to you, even more so than this, you can do that in the studio. And we can make a custom perfume for you. Perhaps you are not here in Atlanta and you wanted to, have it for an event or something like that.
Hello. It's day 3 of the Black Romance Book Fest, and if you can't tell by now that Auntie is tired, I am tired, okay? I just realized that I didn't do my day 2 wrap-up video. It was good. We did the author signings. We went to one panel. We came back later on that evening, and we did the scent making class. That was a really good time. And then we did the decades party. That was also a really good time. Child, my whole body is hurting me like I completed a full body workout, and I'm getting ready to head to, not my stomach growling, getting ready to head to day 3, which is the final day of the festival. I'm so sad that it's ending, but I don't mean nothing but new legs, new back. If you were not able to get to the festival this year, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go follow them on all their socials. Get your ticket. Do not slack. If there is any thought in your mind that you want to be there, when those tickets drop, you need to get. Do not wait. Do not second guess yourself. Get it, because I know that next year is going to be 50 times better than this year once they implement the changes of things that they want to improve on. Because this first year, amazing. Like, of course, it's the first year of the festival. Everything is not going to go as smooth, but I will say, in the lines that I were in, everybody has been so patient. Everybody has been so kind. Everybody was just like talking, connecting and giving each other grace, respecting boundaries. I love my fellow bookies. Like, IU's a really MVP, honestly. IU, yeah. Black Romance Festival, I do a big one. CI for day 3. Good morning, beautiful people. This is day 3 of Black Romance Book Fest. Today, I have to give you a fit check. Today we're just keeping it cute, keeping it light. We have our Delgado family shirt by, of course, Miss Author Lady Jaquel J. We have our House of Divinity scrunch butt shirts. Get into it. House of Divinity. One thing these shorts gonna do is they're gonna snatch you. If you don't have House of Divinity apparel by now, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Like, get into it. Like, today, right now. It's gonna be tagged here. And all black Hirachis. Child, Auntie is tired. Check out you later.
call her. Go ahead and tell your family to call the preacher because you won't be making it back home. Everyone welcome Brianne today. She writes the characters that might get in trouble, but the good thing is she's a lawyer, so she wouldn't mind lending them some legal advice. Please welcome Charity Shanae.
The character's love story. So you guys all have like made up cities and stuff like that. So how does that play into the character's love story? Push that.
Yeah, I turned it off on purpose. The good thing about writing your own city is whatever I make it to be. So one of my cities is Crescent Falls. So in that city, you will have business professional, street. We have everything that we want in the city. So when you create your own city, you can make it whatever you want. So if I want to put a crime family there, we have a crime family. If you want to have someone who disposes of bodies, we have somebody that disposes of bodies. It makes it easier when we do that because when it's a regular city, unless you know somebody, you don't want to step on toes. So you have to navigate that a little bit differently.
What's your go-to book?
Yes, that's a great question. That is a great question.
I'll say my book that's underrated will be Love Seat Cover when she's an FBI agent and she's dating her mark. I think that one is underrated. Then to say where to start, I don't know because my thing is I like to have emotion. So, but I would say 180 because the efficacy is really like me a lot. So I think with that character, that's why I get mad people don't like me. She can secret whatever. Because that's what she wanted to do. But I'll say 180.
It might have you stressed, but it's so good.
And finish. Give me 24%. Don't stop.
Push it through.
So underrated, I think all my work is good now. But I'm here for the hood, so let's see, let me take it back a little bit. Speeches is my first series. It's messy. If you haven't, I know a lot of my new readers just got into, keeping to myself and traveling through the snow. But yes, I was a but specifically projects ruining Lowe's birthday. You can see that on screen in a minute for sure. For the one that they heard fake engagement, you know.
I'm gonna go with Captain after like got kidnapped.
So I could go a little some. I want to go with blue, but I'm gonna go with blue power, and I'm going to sing the pop across the full length track.
I write fictional cities and we're from New York, so the Delgados is mostly in New York, so when they in shootouts and stuff on the highways, like we got a lot of traffic, so ain't no way. Ain't no way. Some people just be like, John, you know on the George Washington Bridge, that it's traffic on that thing. I'm right. So I like writing from where I'm from, and I like fiction. People like Rosalie say you have the creativity to do what you want in your fiction.
Thinking about all these different, 60 different men. And I mean, you just, for me, you do what comes natural. My husband is now in heaven. And he loved me in ways that, and exposed himself in ways that society doesn't like to see men of any color, let alone black men, to show that. But in showing that, he taught our son. And in showing that, my daughter still ain't married. She said, "Cause my mom looking for somebody like that." She's 46 years old. But you write, and you have a scene, and you have him speak and act from his heart.
Like what you said, you write these men in a way to give you the things that you want to be present in your relationships. And I have a husband that was raised by women, and so he's very in touch with his emotions, and he's more emotional than I am, in a sense, when it comes to that. And so he's very open with how he feels and communicates those things. And so you write those things in your books. But I also see again when he doesn't play about me. And so to have men, whoever they are in your life, your brothers, uncles, husband, whatever, and you get to see them in that space where they can still communicate their emotions and their feelings for you and with other women, and they still stand up for you. It lets you know that it's okay to write these men like that, and because their emotions do not make them weak, and they make them stronger. Because you have to be strong even as women to express yourself and to provide, your innermost So it comes from that, and then taking that.
And he was very sensitive, thoughtful. Valentine's Day, we got flowers delivered to school. If we were crying, he cried with us. My mom was there, but my mama was hard. So like she was sensitive with everybody else, but not so much with us. She was more the disciplinarian. But he was the one. If he was upset with us, which is I'm so disappointed. So it would hurt more, of course. But because he was vulnerable and sensitive with us, but he took care of us, for me, I can't speak for my sisters, but for me, like Miss Beverly's daughter, I was looking for a man like my dad. And I found him, and he's more expressive than I am. And it's like, I'm a writer because I don't verbalize my feelings all the time. It comes out through my books. So when he wants to talk, I'll shut down, but he pulls it out of me. So he's the one that's more expressive. So I tend to write men that way because that's all I've known, he was the first one to say, I love you. And I was like, oh, okay. Let me explain. It had only been 2 weeks, okay? And then we were engaged 3 months later. But it's all I've known. So writing men comes easier for me than writing women. And writing men that can be vulnerable and that can be sensitive with their woman. That's natural for me because that's all I know.
I think that there's a beauty in two people finding their capability of vulnerability within each other. For me, in the 17 years I've been in a relationship, we did not grow up, neither one of us, in a place where it was a safe space for us to be expressive with our emotions. I don't process emotions well unless it's anger. And I've seen us within each other. We still haven't found that space outside of it with our families, but within each other, I've watched us grow over these 17 years and be able to be open with each other and be vulnerable with each other. So there's that beauty in finding that freedom in that relationship. And then as far as the men that I write, I like to find within my stories, a lot of them they'll find themselves along the way. A lot of it is in falling in love with themselves, and I think that lends itself naturally to that vulnerability coming out on the page. They're finding that safe space.
Unexpected vulnerability when he jokingly tells Penn, I want romance too. I really meant that because my husband jokes with me like that. He's like, well, I want flowers, I want this. And so it's like, in my books with my male characters, I want them to be seen in the same way because when you're in a relationship, you're able to take your armor off, you're able to be vulnerable, you're able to be who you are. And if you're not able to be who you are, that probably is not the person for you. But
You are our goal. They are your goal. Treat them that way. I need to pay my kids to let me write. They still getting some of mama's royalty money. Treat it as a job, not as a hobby. And love yourself. And love yourself for what you're doing. Because you are adding to the culture. Adding to the culture. And that will remain. All these Republicans doing all this crazy bullshit. Your stories will remain with the readers. They can't take that.
That's right.
So, I don't know, I guess that's it.
And we were talking about this outside earlier that, those us old men have so much to share. And I wish we had like master classes so we could pass some of this stuff down and around so that when we are in that big bookstore in the sky, we can look down and see you all teaching. It's one of the things that died when we blew up RWA. But they were the best at doing craft. And so it would be nice if we could do master classes to continue to pass that craft on to the aspiring writers who are in the audience. Like, I want to thank you for your tributes. Keep holding my feet to the fire to be me. Because if I'm ever someone
let me quit being silly. Like, or did he look at me really that way? And it was kind of how it was when I.
Upcoming project is with cookies on top. It is the follow-up to cookie dough, and I would suggest that you start there if you love a good, supposedly friends to lovers. And it's really short, it's really quick, and so the follow-up is actually much longer. It's almost 700 pages.
Oh.
I know, right? It took me a year and a half to write this book, y'all. So yes, that would be what I recommend. It's currently available for pre-order on my website.
Okay, so obviously my latest book is Frenemies with Benefits, and so you can start there, but it is book 3 in the Peachtree Cove series. So The Secret to a Southern Wedding is the first one. If you want to start with a Friends to Lovers, Just My Type, it's my Henderson Family series. That ebook is actually free right now. And so I've had a lot of fun writing that Friends to Lovers series, and their aha moment is when she accidentally catches him playing with himself and call out her name. So if you like that kind of mess, check it I didn't realize how messy I was until readers told me, and then I just own it now. Just my type.
Alright, I'm gonna have to follow up with somebody touching themselves. Okay, it was a good series. She's doing. My Friends to Lovers would be, and it's under Raina Gray, his other pen name. Food for You if you're into that, and then mark your calendars in 2027. My next project. I know. Mark your calendars, y'all. I'm sorry. But it's Southern Discomfort. It is it's a generational thing. It's a women's fiction with romantic elements, and it's a it is a Friends to Lovers angle as well. So, Southern Discomfort 2027.
To start for me, Hers to Call is one of my Friends to Lovers that I love because I love a good damsel in distress. We love a good rescue. It's a paranormal. It's a paranormal light is what I call it because it's not too many elements, but it's enough to get you interested. So that's a good place to start with me. In July, I'm coming out with my vampire book. It's called King with No Crown. It's about Levi, so I'm really excited about that one.
For me, I think one of the places I think a lot of people like to start is actually with my second book, which was Zora Books Are Happy Ever After. It's a love triangle, and while she's not having a Friends to Lovers romance, she is dating 2 best friends. So it is messy, and there is hunching.
I got 2 left.
Come on, baby.
All right. 579 0703.
It is the end of an era. It's the end of Black Romance Book Fest, this 3-day event. It was, I don't know, it was more like a family reunion with the adult scholastic fair vibes in it. It was definitely one for the books. So everybody who I wanted to see, and yeah, if it is on your mind to go next year, I highly suggest you follow them on all their social media platforms. Set your notifications, set your reminders. Do not miss it. If this is the first one and it was so damn good, I could only imagine next year being 50 times better. That's it. That's all. And download the app. That is the saving grace. That is your Black Romance Book Fest Bible right there. The app has every single thing, from the schedule, from time to open till they close, notifications galore. Get it. I remember, books don't expire. Buy the book. You can read it anyways. Check out you.